These days, just buying a gallon of milk can give you sticker shock. The price has climbed a whopping 22% in the last 2 years. And if you think that dairy farmers are getting rich, think again. They're struggling in these changing times. Here's Kelly Wallace.
Richard Byma has had good and bad years during nearly 4 decades on his dairy farm. 2008 may be one of the worst.
Are you struggling right now?
It's getting to be a struggle, yeah.
Feeding his 300 cows has never cost so much.
We could fill those 2 bins up for about $6,000 a year ago.
The price tag now, $13,000 for a month's supply of corn and soybean feed. Richard's fertilizer costs have also doubled, and soaring gas prices mean the $2.35 he paid for a gallon of farm fuel last year is well over $4 now.
That's going to shrink your profit margin here on the farm.
Shrink or make it a minus.
For most businesses, when your costs go up, you raise your price. That's not the case for dairy farmers like Richard. They have absolutely no control over what they get for a gallon of milk.
Milk is regulated by the federal government, which sets a price based on supply and demand. So how does a gallon of milk at Richard's local supermarket end up costing $3.69? The day we visited, Richard sold his milk at the federally set price of $1.63 a gallon and transported it to a processing plant. It costs an average of 81 cents per gallon for the plant to pasteurize, package, and deliver the milk to Richard's local grocer. Add 45 cents to cover federal fees and the store's overhead. That brings us to $2.89, which gives supermarkets an average of 80 cents per gallon profit, bringing us to our total $3.69. Remember, that's more than double what Richard got at the farm.
Just because the price is so high at the grocery store doesn't mean you're getting all that money.
No. There's too many middlemen.
Forced to cut back, Richard's son Henry figured out the minimum they can feed their cows without hurting milk production.
There's certain things you can do, but I mean, after a while, what do you do next year when it's higher yet and you tried everything this year? You know, it's discouraging.
A squeeze that's making it harder for dairy farmers and costing consumers more at the store. Kelly Wallace, CBS News, Sussex, New Jersey.